So, und damit ein herzliches Willkommen zu Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Ja, es geht ein bisschen später los als erwartet, weil ich war ein bisschen grinden, habe Material gesammelt, habe Zhaos Waffe geupgradet und war noch mal ein bisschen durch Yokohama unterwegs. So, und da haben wir Ich habe mal eben die Fotos abgeklappert. Das mache ich hier auch nochmal. Hier habe ich ja schon alles durch, da noch nicht ganz. Ah, da waren wir doch erst hier. Das hätten wir gleich fotografieren sollen. Obwohl, stimmt, als wir da hingelaufen sind, haben wir gleich die Hauptquest getriggert. Hatten jetzt nicht so die Chance da gehabt. Aber ansonsten schaue ich mal, dass wir die eventuell das nächste Mal, wenn ich in Hawaii bin, off-stream einmal komplett abklapper. Dass wir dann einmal die Belohnungen holen. Obwohl die Belohnungen sich hier tatsächlich mittlerweile nicht mehr so sehr rentieren. Aber für halt eben die Moment. Die Sachen hier ist das halt eben so ein bisschen, ja, ist das gar nicht mal so schlecht. So. Ja, aber wie gesagt, das schauen wir mal. Ach, du heilige Scheiße, die Minispiele müssen wir ja auch noch irgendwie so gefühlt. Ah, nein. Weil da kriegen wir halt eben nochmal ordentlich Punkte gefühlt. Ach du Scheiße. Oh. Stimmt, eigentlich kann ich auch nochmal die Stile wechseln, dass ich da die Stile mache, ne? Ah, ich bin so ein Noob. Es gibt ja jedenfalls hier nochmal so ein bisschen was. Weil ich hätte ja schon gerne alle Werte auf Maximum. Ach du heilige Scheiße. Upsi. Ja. Gut, aber nichtsdestotrotz, ich verlasse mal die Ruine. Denn, ja, mir ist nämlich noch was anderes passiert. Während ich herumgelaufen bin, habe ich hier leider was getriggert. Nämlich eine kleine Sidequest. Und die würde ich gerne mit euch gleich zu Beginn machen.
Hello?
Dante here, Kiryu. If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
Sure, understood.
Alter! Ich gehe hier schon seit, keine Ahnung, 3 Stunden oder sowas durch die Stadt und jetzt ruft er mich an? Jetzt?
Can't get over how huge this school is. But the student council's totally drunk on power.
You read too much manga.
I was friends with the head of our student council, actually. She
Geil,
spent
jetzt kommt
most
von
of her
beiden
time
Seiten aus
negotiating
Gegner.
budgets for clubs. Seems stressful.
So in the end, they're really just middle managers.
Reality never lives up to manga.
Edge, so langsam.
No problem so far.
Did you bring this crowd to me expecting a show? This isn't how we do things in the underworld. I'm not running some tourist attraction here.
Fortunately for you, I tagged along. And anyway, the fact that you're in business at all is thanks to me. So if you want to maintain your little sliver of autonomy, I suggest you mind your manners in front of me.
So says the Queen of Komiju. Very well then. I'll hold my tongue while you're here at least. But there's still someone I don't recognize. Who's he?
He's my guest. That's all you need to know. Don't tell me you're gonna throw a fit about this too.
A guest of Sunhee's? And yet, he appears familiar to me.
Seltsames Gefühl habe ich auch.
Hey,
Sind wir
Sunday.
schon mal begegnet?
Remind me. What's this guy's name again?
Oh, he goes by Chow Ka Long.
Chow Ka Long. Chow Ka Long?
Nein. Könnte das Lau Kalong sein? Aber das ist unmöglich. Der Lau, den ich kenne, war der Kopf der Schlangenblumentriaden. Aber er wurde vor langer Zeit erschossen. Ich habe es mit eigenen Augen
You ask my
gesehen.
name, but won't give one in return. I don't appreciate being slighted like this.
He's Taichi Suzuki. There. Everything's square now. All right, Chao-san?
Let's see now. Sato is currently the most common surname in Japan. And guess what? Suzuki is right after that.
So, what's the problem?
It's a fake name, if I've ever heard one. You're practically introducing me to a John Doe.
Even so, what does it matter? I'm vouching for Suzuki-san's identity. So, how about you quit the bullshit and bring out your wares like a proper arms dealer?
Not happening.
What did you say?
Das könnte jetzt hässlich werden. Vor allem, wenn er tatsächlich lau ist. Ich will ihn nicht zum Schweigen bringen müssen. Aber im Notfall.
Hey, you! Show me your face.
No, it's fine. I'll just leave. I'm not in the mood for this.
It couldn't be. Stop! Nobody move! I know exactly who you are. What a change. I barely recognized you. Guess that goes to show. The march of time is relentless.
Whatever it is you're going on about, you're clearly mistaken.
Oh, really? Well, your identity doesn't matter at this point. I'm not letting you leave. I told you from the start. You've stepped into the underworld.
Chow Ka Long. Do you understand what you're about to do? Are you prepared to make me your enemy?
On the contrary, Sunhee. You're the one disregarding the delicate balance of the underworld. Not only did you bring a stranger before me, now you're trying to slither your way out of a deal. If word got out, who in Ichincho's underworld could bring themselves to trust in the Komiju?
I hear you. Fine. What do you want?
Testing his worth only seems fair. That's always been my standard for any new customers, after all. If I take him on, I'm sure I'll finally feel more familiar with our mysterious friend here.
Ich kann jetzt keinen Rückzieher machen. Ah, ist mir eigentlich auch recht.
If I'm worthy enough, you'll treat me like a customer, right? And drop the whole identity thing.
Sure. Agreed.
Are you sure you'll be all right, Suzuki-san?
Business negotiations were never my strong suit. Better to let my fists do the talking. If words can't get through to someone, in the end, you just gotta hope that they feel it.
How funny. We finally agree on something. Let's finish this.
Think I'll enjoy this.
Here we go.
I got it!
You're going to regret this.
Hope you're ready.
On.
Allow me.
Wanna play?
Think you can handle this?
You're gonna get. I'm on
I'll follow your lead. I'll take you on.
Who wants to go?
Try and
We
stop.
doing this?
Hehehehe. Daneben.
Right.
Wow.
And that's the end
Did
of
you really think?
Damn it.
Looks like I passed. Chow Ka Long.
Quit playing dumb. You know who I really am, don't you?
Ja.
What's going on?
Don't deny it. All those years ago, I fought you to the death. My name is Lao.
As far as I'm concerned, it's Chow Ka Long. And that's what I intend to call you. This is the underworld, like you said.
Pardon me?
And my name is Taichi Suzuki. That's all we need to know about each other. You said
Hat
I'd
sich
get
grad
accustomed if I
verraten.
won.
Lau
Promises
Kalong.
made in the underworld are never made lightly. Especially with the Queen of Komiju as our witness.
Exactly. Now, if you're satisfied, can we please carry on?
You! What's the meaning of this?
You're pretty powerful, I'll admit that. I assume your weapons are of the same caliber.
Without a doubt. After all, you won't find a better arms dealer than me.
That nearly went south. So, does this mean we're cleared to shop here now?
Yes. With my weapons in hand, your strength will be unmatched. In fact, I bet you could even make the Dragon of Dojima disappear.
Oh yeah? We'll just see about that.
Good grief. Thank goodness that's finally over.
Vom Triadenboss zum Waffenhändler. In Sachen Waffen verkauft er sicher nur das Allerbeste. Vielleicht sollte ich mir mal sein Angebot ansehen. Alter. Und ja, das tun wir auch gleich mal. Hey, hallo. Oh, es hat gerade geklingelt, ich bin gleich wieder da. Ups. So, da bin ich wieder. Das war das Essen für Schulzengel. Ich warte eigentlich immer noch auf Amazon, weil eigentlich... Also ich habe 2 Tabletten bestellt. Einmal ein Vitamin B-Komplex mit alle 5 B-Vitaminen und Vitamin C. Wobei das anders deklariert war bei Amazon, muss ich sagen. Aber ist gut für das Immunsystem und für irgendwas anderes noch. Und einmal irgendwas mit Elektrolyten halt eben. Quasi so ISO-Tabletten in dem Sinne. Wo Magnesium, Eisen, Zink und Calcium sowie Kalium drin ist. Jedenfalls das, was halt eben wichtig ist für eine Muskelfunktion. Um halt eben Krämpfe vorzubeugen. So. Ja, Datisan hat uns angerufen. Na, wollen wir da mal hin, ne? Und wir dürfen nicht vergessen, wir haben noch Belohnungen abzuholen bei Allo Happy. Dass wir die Foto-Rally abschließen, offiziell. Date.
Take a while. You good on time?
Ja, ich habe Zeit.
Got time. Well, I'll give it to you straight. It's about Akiyama. Akiyama?
Shun Akiyama, der Rettungsanker von Kamurocho. Date-san sagt, dass er länger nichts von ihm gehört hat.
I take it you heard something?
I did. Seems he'd made his way out of Japan, right about when the Tojo clan and Omi alliance disbanded. So, that would be about 4 years ago.
And what? That's it?
For now, I've tried finding him through all my contacts, but the man's a slippery one. Now, this is rumor-level intel here, but supposedly, he's been sighted in Singapore a few times. Fitting, too, since they rake in investments from all over. A guy like him would feel right at home.
Well, he's been out of town this long. Any chance he'd even come back?
Every time we met, he'd doubt me like no tomorrow. Kept saying you just had to be alive. He even guessed I was in on it at one point. But after I kept playing it off, I guess he got fed up. I mean, we're the ones who distanced ourselves from Akiyama. The Daidoji had us promise that. No exceptions.
Yeah, I know. Can't exactly fault him for taking off like that. I'm at least glad to know he's doing well.
It was always a risk, meeting with him. Man might act like a goof, but he's sharp as a tack.
Oh yeah.
The moment you got close enough to listen in, he'd have sniffed you out. If that happened, you can bet the Daidoji would act real fast.
Right. Guess it's time we call it then. You've done more than enough, Date-san. Taichi, Kazuki, Yuya. You even got in touch with Sayama.
Hang on. I didn't call you out here to close up shop. Rather, how would you feel about taking it a step further?
What do you mean?
Let's be frank. Daidoji doesn't care who you see. At least, I don't think. That's fair to assume, right? I mean, you haven't gotten any complaints, have you?
Bisher nicht, nein.
Guess not.
That means either they haven't noticed what we're doing, or they're letting us get away with it. A or B, I say we go all in, and get in touch with who you want to see most. If I had to guess, that'd be Haruka.
Oh ja.
You declared
Oh, seine
yourself
Augen
a
werden
dead
feucht.
man, and all but disappeared. That's the promise you made with the Daidoji. If you went and broke that promise, well, I can't imagine it end well for you. But still.
Er ist in Tode geweiht, er kann machen, was er will.
What's up?
When this place gets so quiet, I don't even hear anyone outside.
So what's the deal? They with the Daidoji?
Nein.
Nah, never seen him before. Tell you one thing, though. They definitely didn't come here for a drink. What's wrong? You wanted to fight? Well, here I am. Come on! Bring it on. Here we go. Pretty bold.
Kurzen Prozess.
Who are these guys? Any idea?
Huh. They're definitely not any old thugs. In fact, they moved like pros.
Right. Guess they're not done yet.
Was?
Wait, you're...
The fellas you took down here. They're a group of Liumang boys called the White Masks. They'll work for anyone who pays them. Need some skulls cracked? They're there to please.
Hang on. Just what are you... Akiyama?
Not every day someone holds their own against White Masks, let alone this many. And after seeing you fight, there's no mistaking it. Do me a favor and be up front, eh? Kiryu-san? Still with the cold shoulder routine. All these years, and you can't bend a little?
Wait, so you mean this whole setup was you?
Sure was. Every time I asked Date-san about you, he'd give me the same crap about you being dead. No doubt he'd keep that up if I hadn't caught you red-handed. Hmm?
That's just... You can't...
Oh, so you would have been honest with me this time around?
Well,
Nee.
See? There he goes again.
Aua!
What the hell?
You must really think I'm stupid! Both of you! For all the secrecy, it was pretty obvious. No way in hell you'd die that easily. And sure enough, right when the Tojo and Omi disbanded, I got word that old 6 feet under Kiryu made a surprise visit. I figured for sure things must have cooled down by then. But nope. That was all she wrote. Kazuma Kiryu's glorious return fizzled out like some urban legend. Not even a word my way either. I guess I didn't matter since I'm not part of your little gang.
Then, why are you here today? How'd you know where we were?
I asked a buddy to keep tabs on everything. Trail Date-san and see if maybe anything's changed. Date-san was the key. Surely he'd find a way to get in contact with Kiryu-san. Lo and behold, just the other day, I hear old Date's been frequenting a certain bar out in Ijincho. All I had to do was come back to Japan, play my cards right, and poof. Here I am, and there you are. So, with that out of the way, maybe it's time you explained yourself.
Ja.
And just what is it you want me to tell you? Why I had to become a ghost?
I'll take anything so long as it's good. You and your pal here are done playing me for a fool.
Ich kann Akiyama echt verstehen, dass er sauer ist.
Hey, maybe give it up, Kiryu. I'd rather not get slugged by Akiyama again.
Ja.
I ain't apologizing yet, by the way. I'm still ready to kick you across the street.
Hey now, not funny.
Fine, I'll tell you everything. Looks like you finally won, Akiyama.
So that's it, then. That's the story. So what, Kiryu-san? You made a pact with this Daidoji faction to protect Haruka-chan and Haruto-kun?
I did. I needed to be dead to the world, and I had to keep silent to make good on my word. Date-san was there when I made that promise. I made him my sole witness. It was my fault he couldn't tell you all this time. You want to blame someone, blame me.
Like I even could after all that. Especially not now that I know you're dying.
Sorry. You know, it doesn't matter who I tell. They always start treating me nice.
Oh, brother. And you just had to lay it on me, huh?
So what you been up to, Akiyama? You snuck away from Kamurocho without so much as a peep.
Well, as you know, I get smitten pretty easily. Before I knew it, I chased some girl way out the country. Thanks to that, however, I got to take it easy. Almost feel guilty now, what with how rough you guys have had it.
Yeah? Well, I heard you left at a good time. Got out just as the Tojo clan disbanded. Right around then, the governor enacted his Kamurocho 3K plan. Anyone operating even an inch outside the law got shut down. Knowing you, that must have thrown a wrench your way. I'm sure the police came knocking, yeah?
Hey, if you knew, you could have at least thrown me a bone, huh? The money I handle mostly comes from gray zones, so I had to spread it across the globe to keep it safe.
Right, and then you ended up in Singapore.
Wait, what? Singapore? Who said anything about that?
Huh? Was that wrong?
Wrong as can be. But it's not like I tell you the truth either way.
Of course not. We had our secrets, and now Akiyama's returning the favor.
You wouldn't be that stingy, would you?
Sure I would. I'm a moneylender, remember?
Let's not forget he's still sick the Liumang after us, too. You know, I should file a complaint to Sun Hee. Tell her boys they ought to check their target next time.
Right. Anyway. All in all, I get there wasn't much you could do, given the circumstances. But how long have we known each other? We've taken on countless Yakuza, and been through the ringer how many times now? If you're wondering whether I was cool with being left out, the answer's no.
Didn't you just say you get it?
Look, point is, you didn't even ask me for help. No, you went off to carry that weight all by yourself. Buddy, that's just plain lame. Anyhow, I won't go blaming you. On the contrary, I'm gonna help you see things through.
Hmm?
This might have started off as some Daidoji deal, Kiryu-san. But I'm gonna guess you're in deep again, huh? Fat chance I'll just sit back and ignore that.
I appreciate it, but if you get involved, I promise to the Daidoji's as good as empty.
Right, the pact you made. And what, you just stick to the shadows the rest of your life? Was there really no other way?
There might have been, but things back then were... let's just say they were pretty dire.
Hey, well, I sure have never lived life as a dead man, far as I'm aware. Still, I can only imagine how lonely you feel. You can't see Haruka-chan or Haruto-kun, can you?
That's the idea.
Hey now, Kiryu. What'd I tell you earlier? The Daidoji might give you a pass, even to see Haruka. Even if it's just a quick glance. It's great you're keeping your promise, but is it worth it? You don't have much time left.
I know. That's why I can't do it.
What?
So what if I do meet with Haruka now? Before long, I'll just be gone from her life again. They'd have to watch me die a second time. Some good that do.
You sure about that?
Hmm?
Meeting today, seeing you again after so long. It's like whatever I had pent up inside just disappeared. For my money, I can't see myself regretting this one bit. You changed my life, Kiryu-san. I don't know where or who I'd be if not for you. You gave me a chance when I was at rock bottom. Of course, you didn't exactly know it then. Right as I'm giving up, I learn about this guy. Some hard-headed lunatic in the same town, who kept fighting no matter what he was up against. You're more than you realize, Kiryu-san. It wasn't just opportunity. It was more than some chance. You gave me the courage to keep on living. You made a difference. And because of that, I did all I could to find you. You're a special person to me, believe it or not. And really, I'll bet Haruka-chan feels it even more.
Come off it, Akiyama. I'm nothing special, and you know it.
You believe that?
If I see her again, if I see Haruka, death might actually become scary. Who knows, maybe I'm just a coward.
I wouldn't go that far, Kiryu.
So the Dragon of Dojima has something he fears after all. Feel a lot better about myself, honestly.
Great. Always something to say. You really are sharp as a tack.
An honor coming from you.
Well, I'd say that settles it then, Kiryu.
Hmm?
Next time we do this, I'm bringing Haruka in. She might even have Haruto with her.
You're not serious.
You think I'd say so otherwise?
Seeing you in a whole new light, Date-san. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
A new light, huh? Well, anyway, let's toast. Bury the hatchet good and deep.
Now we're talking. Cheers, fellas.
Yeah, for now.
Wow. Ach, nur bei dem Pound? Ach stimmt, den kann ich ja schon einladen. Ja, war ja was. DLC und so. Ich war ganz kurz irritiert, warum er nicht auch auf der Insel einzuladen ist. So, Lebenslinks. Ich habe mich mit Akiyama getroffen. Naja, eigentlich wurde ich von ihm angegriffen. Er hat mich überrumpelt, doch damit hätte ich bei einem Mann wie ihm rechnen müssen. Akiyama sagte, dass ich ihm den Mut gab zu leben. Also werde ich jetzt definitiv nicht aufgeben und sterben. Akiyama. Er leitet ein Kreditinstitut in Kamurocho namens Sky Finance. Obwohl er sich um mich sorgte, konnte ich ihm nicht die Wahrheit sagen. Ich habe jeden seiner Schläge verdient. Aber danach wollte er mir noch immer Unterstützung geben. Ha, er ist wirklich neugierig. So, Erwachenstufe 9. Zehn verschiedene Heldenwaffen. Krass. Kriegen wir aber auch noch hin. Eine brauchen wir ja nur noch. Wir haben ja 9. Und ich brauche nur noch ein paar Rohstoffe oder sowas. Dann kriege ich das auch locker wieder hin. Also es ist echt nicht unmöglich. Da.
Let's do this! I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Lass Kiryu auch noch ein paar Gegner übrig song, hey.
Wanna play, do we?
Hardly a fair fight.
I'm good.
Apropos, wir machen hier mal einen Cut, ne? So. ja, an dieser Stelle machen wir einen Cut. Ich hoffe, euch hat die Folge gefallen. Mir hat sie sehr gefallen wieder. Ich habe wieder einige Flashbacks gehabt. Und ja, mal gucken. Wir werden auf jeden Fall danach streben, die Erwachungsstufe auf 9 zu bringen, damit wir auch die letzte Lebenslink bekommen. Und in diesem Sinne, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zur nächsten Folge und im Stream nicht abschalten. Es geht gleich weiter. Also bis gleich. Ciao.